What's up guys, Veteran, and we've got some Type-25 gameplay. This is actually going to be the gun for Gun of the Week, and I will be getting that out to you later this week. This weekend sucked. I didn't get any good gameplays except for this one, so I did get a lot of other gameplay for the video, so you will be seeing that this week. I have Thursday and Friday off, so I'll be doing it those 2 days. You'll probably see it Friday or Saturday afternoon. I think I'm just going to put those videos out on Saturdays because that's when most people will see them. Anyways, big stuff going on today. It is E3 and the Worldwide Developers Conference. So what that means to you is that the PS4 is going to be revealed probably today or tomorrow. I'm guessing today. The Xbox, Microsoft, they're having their second sort of conference to reveal everything else that we don't already know about their evil ways of not letting us share games together. Microsoft and Sony are the only two having conferences. Nintendo is not having a conference. I think Activision, EA, and a couple of the publishers have their own conferences going down, but no conference from Nintendo, probably because they got nothing to show. They're like, we got a Wii U and we got this thing called like a 3DS, I guess, and that's it. But they'll be showing some new games for sure. I don't think they're going to have a dedicated conference, but they're going to be showing a lot of new games. A lot of new games for each system are going to be coming out, so it's going to be just a good old time. And I apologize for this strain of the gameplay. I probably should have just deleted this or moved it around, but I think I was really trying to get some streaks here, and they were head glitching like bosses over here, so we were basically playing the head glitching battle until I got my VSAT, because I was not going to give it up. Not gonna give it up because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a gameplay here. I want some sort of streaks, man. I want them bad. And so I was gonna get them, and there was nothing they could do to stop me. But anyways, like I said, WWDC and E3. If you don't know what WWDC is, it's the Worldwide Developers Conference, and this is Apple's go at what's going on. So Apple's gonna be probably announcing the new iOS 7 for phones and iPads. Probably the new operating system for the Mac, like MacBooks, MacBook Airs, things like that. Also going in and probably going to be announcing an iRadio music streaming service. Probably a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's a real big day for tech fans and tech nerds like myself. I'm just freaking ecstatic. I thought I had today off, so I was going to stay home and watch everything, but sadly I do not. But I will be watching as much as possible on my phone. Get Panic Knife Nerd. Oh, I thought I made it out, but I didn't. Swag. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff going on. If there were a few things that I was hoping for, I would be hoping for Kingdom Hearts 3, some Call of Duty Ghosts, actual multiplayer gameplay to see just how things work. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Probably a PS4 that has some cool kind of TV capabilities like the Xbox One, but none of those weird like privacy things, like you could turn off the sensor if you wanted to, or whatever else you want. If it was more of like a consumer console, I just don't even know. I don't even know. I'm yawning. I'm so tired right now. It's 10:40 in the morning, but it's gonna be an all-around awesome day. I think that Sony's really going to kill it. I think that we're going to be excited about it. I think Microsoft's actually going to bring some pretty cool stuff to the table too. So there will still probably be a debate between the Xbox One and the PS4. But someone made a really good comment the other day that Microsoft really doesn't care about what we think. And what we think, I mean, like me, someone who's in his 20s, maybe a little more educated than someone that's like, 13, it's just, hanging out with his friends, doing stuff like that. But all they care about is that the next Xbox has the next Call of Duty or the next great game. They don't care that, it's on 24/7 and that it will watch everything you do, it hears everything you do, records it all, or whatever it does. And that's like a little nerve-wracking for everyone else that, your entire life is being recorded, everything that's going on. There's like literally a camera and audio recorder in your house hearing everything. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. So that's just the way it is. People are worried about it. Kids, not so much worried about it. And here I choke. My freaking... Oh, I was so close. If my hip fire on my Type-25 could have come through, I would have warthogged it again, but sadly I didn't. So, I guess, like I said, we'll see what Microsoft and Sony are aiming at. Microsoft really seems to be aiming at the living room crowd, which is I think they want to go after like the Wii's success of like getting in every living room, except they probably want to be a little better than what the Wii U actually ended up being, which was just a huge flop. And then Sony, we'll see what, it looks like they're really after the games, after the hardcore market, after the streaming market, all that stuff. Hopefully we hear some more information on what streaming services are going to be available, like Twitch or Ustream or whatever it is, because if it's going to really suck if Microsoft somehow manages to lock down Twitch for streaming, because it really starts to force your hand that Microsoft is going to release is going to get the DLC for Call of Duty early on the Xbox and say that hey, you're the only ones that allow you to do Twitch streaming and what is it, that game, oh my god, Bungie's new game, whatever it is, Titanfall or something, is an exclusive on the 360. That's just all bad. So I'm hoping that Sony comes out with something to fight this or combat it or something equivalent, because I really don't want to be forced into buying one simply because one has a few cool features that the other one doesn't have. Like, I'm fine with, Microsoft getting the early DLC, but not too much more than that. That kind of sucks. That's kind of why I bought an Xbox, is to play Call of Duty with some of you guys and get that DLC a little early. Anyways, the final score of this game was 53-10. If you were wondering the class setup I was using, it's the Type-25. I believe I have stock, quick draw, and the good old laser sight. It works like a charm, man. Look out for it in the video this weekend. Anyways, like I said, 53-10, 24 confirms. Made the comeback. Enjoy E3. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.